Have you ever imagined what it would be like for the ground to just fall out beneath you? You're walking along the sidewalk, and you feel a fright come over you as the expectation of your foot hitting the ground is lost entirely. Then, you seem to get a lot shorter really quickly. This is probably where I would notice something wasn't quite right. You don't fully understand that you just fell through an open manhole until you hit the bottom, bruised and filthy. This is what it was like to fall into high school. Freshman year, for many of us, is a step in the dark. You're quite unsure of what to expect. I know I was. But if you try hard enough, turn in your work, and have a knack for bio, you do fine. When you find success, you repeat the process until you have your footing. Freshman year is a discovery, really. It's when you begin to understand how the system is supposed to work. Sophomore year, things begin to accelerate. You use the knowledge you learned last year and apply it, constantly seeking more success. By now, your nights are getting shorter, your days darker. Sometimes, it feels like you're completely out of your own control. As a junior, you kind of hit the bottom. I think this is where most of us branched out. We started taking new risks and following more opportunities. We began to reflect. I noticed that something had changed in me. I realized that I didn't have that much fun anymore. I was living for the weekend, slaving through the week, and finding high school itself wholly unenjoyable. And I couldn't figure out exactly where I had gone wrong. Now, imagine the shame, but undeniable relief that climbing out of that manhole would bring. You're alive. Yes, you made a fool of yourself. You're beat down, and you're dirty, and probably a little sad, but you're back to walking in the summer breeze. I think this is how many of us spent our senior year, finally finding ourselves again, or at least starting the way back up. There's no denying that Monument put us through the ringer. We've seen the light and the dark. We've studied hard, and we've completely winged it. We've grown apart from friends, and we've made new ones. And God knows we've lost out on sleep. But by coming through it all, we're better off. What do we do to come back to ourselves? What is it that brings us back to the surface, rung by rung? It's obviously not just hard work and determination. While they're undeniably important in everyone's lives, these were the vices that brought us down in the first place. It's possible that a good diet and healthy amounts of sleep would help, but I can't speak to that. How we choose to come back up defines us, and is probably the most important thing we can take away from these last 4 years. For me, it was fostering healthy relationships with my friends, family, loved ones, and teachers, fixing what I had begun to lose. These people taught me how to move on to adult life. They taught me that there is more to learn than what comes out of a textbook. They taught me to plan ahead. Thanks, Mom. To be persistent. Thanks, Dad. To stand for my beliefs and not give up without a fight. Thanks, Sam. They taught me to do what I love and to love what I do. They taught me chemistry, physics, math. They taught me to pick myself up, brush off the dust, and keep walking, knowing that every fall is just another step in the journey. If any of us made it through high school without failing repeatedly, over and over again, I'd be amazed, but I wouldn't want to know your secret. Our mistakes bring opportunities for us to learn the most. No matter what it is we all go on to do, we will without a doubt use the hard-earned lessons we've learned here. Thank you, class of 2020, and congratulations. We made it.